Hello, I'm Charles Cinemo, the Deputy Chief of the Anaheim Police Department. This critical incident community briefing is intended to provide you with information about a pursuit and officer-involved shooting that occurred on Wednesday, April 16, 2025. This incident involved Anaheim Police Department officers. However, the officer-involved shooting occurred in the 1700 block of West Memory Lane in the city of Santa Ana. You are about to see relevant video footage and photographs, as well as hear audio recordings and learn of other related evidence so you have a better understanding of what occurred. An officer-involved shooting is a tragic event for everyone, for our officers, for our community, and for the family members of those involved. These incidents demand the highest level of scrutiny and rightfully are a matter of public concern. The Anaheim Police Department conducts exhaustive investigations following any officer-involved shooting. The investigation related to this incident is still ongoing and could take up to 1 year to complete. With that in mind, we withhold judgment and do not draw any conclusions about whether or not our officers acted within our policies and in accordance with the law until all facts are known and the investigations are complete. A word of caution, the images and footage you're about to see may be disturbing. When a police officer uses force to arrest a suspect or defend against an attack, it can be graphic and difficult to watch. In addition, there may be strong language used by those shown in the video. Viewer discretion is advised, especially for young children and sensitive viewers.
I'm Sergeant Jacob Gallagher with the Anaheim Police Department Professional Standards Section. I'm going to provide you with a brief overview of a pursuit and officer-involved shooting that occurred on Wednesday, April 16, 2025. On that date, at approximately 7:45 in the evening, the Anaheim Police Department Communications Center received a 911 call from a concerned community member who indicated someone had just been shot in the parking lot of a motel. The caller explained the shooting victim was holding his stomach and that the suspect was still in the parking lot of the motel and was about to flee in a white truck. Here is a portion of the call made to our communications center.
911 emergency.
Hi, I'm at the Acuna Motel right here on Brookers and Brookers and Crescent. Somebody just got shot in the parking lot.
Do you know how many?
Please hurry up.
Is the shooter still there?
The people that shot, yeah, they're still here. Yes. And the guy in the parking lot is asking you to please hurry up.
Is the person down?
Yeah, no, he's standing up, but he's holding his stomach.
Okay. Is the shooter still there?
Yes.
The guy with the gun, is he white, black, Hispanic, Asian?
I don't know. I have no idea. I'm not going to walk up to it.
Did you see him get shot?
Yeah, I heard it. He just walked out of the car and the car still parked there. Yes, I heard it.
He was in the vehicle when he was shot?
Yeah, he was. He just walked out of it.
Okay, what type of vehicle was he in?
It's in a white truck. Just can you please just send somebody quick? He's standing right there. The people are still there.
The victim.
Ma'am,
listen, they're driving there. I'm just trying to get some information for the officers. Was the victim in the white truck?
It's a girl. It's a guy with glasses driving. A white guy with glasses. I don't know what the fuck. I'm not gonna keep fucking looking all straight. They're panicking and they're about to drive off.
The male white with the glasses. He was the shooter.
I don't know. He looks white, and I don't know. The guy was with him. He's still here. Maybe he could tell you. He's holding his stomach. He just said something. I don't know anything. He just said if I could call you guys, and that's it. I'm just letting you know they're about to drive off.
And it's a female driver?
It's a male with glasses. He's white.
Okay, but what I'm asking you is, the guy with the glasses the one that got shot?
They're both wearing glasses.
Okay. The guy that was the shooter, what color shirt is he wearing?
I don't know. He didn't come out.
He's still in the vehicle?
Yeah, he's about to walk out. He walked up to the guy he shot, and he's like asking him questions. I don't know what to say now, but the guy's holding his stomach. He just said somebody. They're leaving in a white truck.
Can you get a license plate on the truck?
I didn't. But they're walking. They're just driving out. The cop just passed him.
Okay. Did he go right or left out of the parking lot? Did the truck turn right or left out of the parking lot?
I think the cop's gonna.
Okay, you're doing a great job. Are you able to tell me if he turned right or left out of the parking lot?
Based on the information provided, the call taker entered a felony assault call and officers were immediately dispatched. Here is a portion of the police radio traffic associated with this incident.
Adam 23, Stratford District 1 at 2:45 just occurred. The Kona Motel, 331 North Brookers. RF's advising someone was shot in the parking lot holding his stomach, will stage 66.
10 for code 3, Lincoln Beach.
Copy, Rock Code 3.
310 up in route.
310 copy en route.
316 code 3.
316 copy and route code 3. It's a route for the 245. We have another RP. 1022.
Clear, suspect description.
I don't know if it's the victim or suspect. The possible shooter, male, white, glasses, still in a white truck. RP keeps saying they don't know and that they're leaving in a truck. We're trying to get further.
Truck just left southbound with a male wearing glasses. White pickup truck.
Copy, a white picture leaving southbound.
I'm out with the victim.
Copy, out with the victim.
215, truck went westbound Lincoln from Brokers. We're trying to catch up to it.
Confirm westbound Lincoln.
211, I'm trying to catch up to 2. It's going to be northbound Monterey from Lincoln, a white Silverado.
Copy, northbound Monterey from Lincoln, a white Silverado. Units 10-3.
All Anaheim Police Patrol officers are equipped with body-worn cameras. Per Anaheim Police Department policy, all body-worn cameras must be worn in a forward-facing position that facilitates comprehensive recordings of contacts and/or incidents. You are about to view body-worn camera footage from that perspective. It is important to keep in mind that body-worn cameras are an investigative tool, and like any device, they have limitations. Body-worn cameras do not necessarily capture everything an officer sees, just like a body-worn camera may capture something an officer does not see. Further, body-worn cameras do not have the ability to depict what an officer is feeling or experiencing during a given incident. The first officer arrived at the location within 1 minute of the call being received. As she arrived, a white pickup truck exited the motel parking lot and turned south on Brookhurst Street. About the same time the officer arrived, information was broadcast to responding officers that a possible suspect in the shooting was fleeing the motel in a white truck. The officer directed additional responding officers to the white truck and then contacted the shooting victim. The shooting victim stated he had been shot, showed the officer his gunshot wound, and then explained the person who shot him had fled the location. The following footage depicts the initial responding officer's arrival.
Shooter, male, white, glasses, still in a white truck. RP keeps saying they don't know and that they're leaving in a truck. We're trying to get further.
Truck just left southbound with a male wearing glasses. White pickup truck.
Copy, a white picture leaving southbound.
Who was it?
Copy, out with the victim.
Who shot you?
I don't know who's on.
Okay, sit down. Where'd they go?
They're running.
Westbound Lincoln from Brokers. We're trying to catch up.
What kind of car did he get in? Did he leave?
I don't know.
It's going to be northbound Monterey from Lincoln, a
Please
white
help. I need an ambulance now, bro.
What's that?
Please help me.
Did he leave? Is he still here?
No, he left.
Suspect's GOA, can I get fire to come to my location at the hotel?
Eastbound Pulse, northbound.
Officers followed the white truck, a Chevrolet Silverado, and caught up to it in the area of Monterey Street and Lincoln Avenue. This was done so they could conduct a high-risk traffic stop and detain any occupants to determine their involvement in the shooting that just occurred. The driver, pictured here, and later identified as Danny Lee Cuelho, failed to yield and a vehicle pursuit was initiated. For the next 50 minutes, Mr. Cuelho led police officers on a dangerous vehicle pursuit on streets and freeways through the cities of Anaheim, Buena Park, Fullerton, and Orange, operating the truck in an extremely dangerous and unsafe manner. Mr. Cuelho drove recklessly with a wanton disregard for the motoring public, operating the truck at speeds up to 100 miles per hour, running red lights, driving on the wrong side of the road, nearly colliding with several vehicles, and completely disregarding the rules of the road. As the pursuit traveled through northern Orange County, several attempts were made to terminate the pursuit, including deploying spike strips, attempting pit maneuvers, and ramming Mr. Cuelho's vehicle. The following video footage, taken from our air support unit Angel, contains portions of the vehicle pursuit.
Exiting State College from the West 91.
Exiting State College from the 91.
He tried to spike him, but it didn't work, and now it's northbound State College from the freeway.
Northbound State College from the 91.
Southbound State College from Orangeburg.
Southbound State College from Orangeburg. 26-23 for Station 10, affirm. Unit still 91 at State College with strip.
I'm 23-10-4. Driving wrong way.
Wrong way.
State College from the 91 freeway.
Southbound State College from the 91.
313, we're now number 2.
26-313, number 2.
Back on the correct side of the road, southbound State College through Romney, 35 miles per hour.
Right side of the road, Southbound State College to Romney.
Police car tried to pit, but that didn't work. For southbound State College going to La Palma.
Southbound State College approaching La Palma.
Southbound State College through La Palma, 35 miles per hour light traffic.
Southbound State College to La Palma, 35 miles an hour light traffic.
Southbound State College through Underhill, meeting a little bit of traffic, stopped at a red light at Lincoln.
Southbound State College approaching Lincoln.
26-3-10-1, can we block them in?
Someone requesting a unit to block me.
26 eyes open. They tried to push him into the side of the street. That didn't work. We're southbound State College through Lincoln.
Continuing southbound State College to Lincoln.
Southbound through South Street.
Southbound State College to South.
This guy's like actively ramming people as he's trying to make his way through traffic. Okay, pit him. Somebody get up there and pit him. 26-3-31, we copy. We're going to get it next opportunity.
Southbound through Vermont, those tires are coming apart.
Southbound State College to Vermont, tires coming apart.
Southbound State College through Ball Road, 30 miles per hour.
All right, we're going for a pit.
Southbound State College to Ball, attempting pit.
Watch oncoming traffic.
Southbound through Winston.
Southbound State College to Winston.
Another turn, just get him off.
Sorry, just came off the vehicle.
Yeah, when he crashes and runs, don't chase him. The police dog is going to. We're southbound State College through Catella.
Southbound State College to Catella.
He keeps driving into us when we go for the pit.
Southbound through Orangewood.
Southbound State College to Orangewood.
Right, he's trying to actively hit the units.
Suspect actively trying to hit the units.
As the pursuit traveled eastbound on Memory Lane from the City Drive, officers attempted an additional pit maneuver. The pit maneuver was successful, and Mr. Cuelho's truck became disabled in the 1700 block of West Memory Lane in the city of Santa Ana. As officers began positioning their vehicles to block in Mr. Cuelho's truck and to set up to conduct a high-risk traffic stop, Mr. Cuelho pressed the gas pedal on the truck, causing the vehicle tires to spin and smoke. As this was occurring, Mr. Cuelho motioned towards officers through the driver's window with an object in his hand. At that time, an officer-involved shooting occurred. The following video footage, taken from Angel, depicts the successful pit maneuver and Mr. Cuelho's subsequent actions.
Eastbound Memory from City Drive, 35 miles per hour light traffic.
Eastbound Memory from City Drive.
There's a pit on the Memory Drive over the riverbed. The car isn't quite immobilized yet.
Hit on the vehicle in the area of City Drive.
They have the back end of the pickup truck stopped, so they're 960 X-ray kind of, but the guy's on the gas trying to get away.
Attempting a 960X.
And a car to go to Memory and Bristol east of here and stop traffic there. This situation is still active. It looks like there's a shooting involved, so can you start the fire department?
10-4, we'll advise Station 31 and get medics.
Yeah, you can just have a fire department stage away. He's not in custody yet.
That's when we'll have him stage away.
The following footage from Angel has been scaled and is shown at a reduced speed. The following is body-worn camera footage from one of the involved officers.
There's a put on memory drive over the riverbed. There's a quiet.
Pin it.
Put both your hands in the air!
A total of 8 officers discharged firearms in connection with this incident. Upon observing the officer-involved shooting, a tactical flight officer from our air support unit requested a paramedic team respond to the scene. Officers conducted a high-risk vehicle stop, and a passenger in the truck was taken into custody without incident. The passenger in the truck was not struck by officer gunfire. When it was safe, officers formed an arrest team, approached the truck, and removed Mr. Cuelho from the vehicle. Officers then began providing medical aid to Mr. Cuelho, including chest compressions. An Orange County Fire Authority paramedic team arrived at the location and assumed care. Mr. Cuelho was pronounced deceased at the scene. A preliminary physical search of Mr. Cuelho and a visual scan of the inside of the truck was conducted for weapons. No weapons were located at that time. However, once a search warrant was obtained for the vehicle, a formal search was completed, and the handgun, pictured here, was located inside Mr. Cuelho's truck. As of the date this video was produced, investigators have been unable to determine what object Mr. Cuelho had in his hands when he motioned towards officers through the driver's window at the end of the pursuit. The handgun located in the truck was determined to be the weapon used to shoot the victim at the motel parking lot. Mr. Cuelho had an extensive criminal history with prior convictions for vehicle theft, robbery with a firearm, possession of drugs, being under the influence of drugs, drug sales, evading a peace officer, burglary, participation in a criminal street gang, possession of drugs in prison, trespassing, possession of burglary tools, possession of stolen property, and hit and run.
When a critical incident, such as an officer-involved shooting, occurs, several investigations are immediately initiated. Typically, the Orange County District Attorney's Office conducts an investigation to determine whether the involved officer's actions were within the law. However, in this case, because it was initially unclear if the suspect possessed a deadly weapon pursuant to State Assembly Bill 1506 at the time of the officer-involved shooting, the California Department of Justice will be the lead investigating agency to make this determination. This incident occurred in the city of Santa Ana, and as a result, the Santa Ana Police Department's homicide detail will investigate the criminal conduct of any potential suspects prior to or during the incident. Finally, our Internal Affairs and Major Incident Review team examine areas where improvement can be made and determines whether the actions of the involved officers were within policy and consistent with our training. If you would like more information on the Anaheim Police Department's use of force policy, please visit our website. Thank you for taking the time to view this critical incident community briefing.